Good morning and welcome to our Kundalini class for the week. Today we're going to do an old classic. Well, they're all old. But this one is called Surya Kriya, Surya. And Surya refers to the sun. So we're going to be working with the sun, our inner sun energy, which is around the solar plexus. And this particular Kriya, which means a set of exercises that is supposed to accomplish something to completion. This Kriya is going to help us generate sun energy, internal heat, and then balance the heat in our bodies, and then distribute it throughout our bodies. So this is great if you are feeling cold in the winter or if you suffer from seasonal affective disorder. This is a really good way to warm up. And it's not that we're going to be necessarily sweating, it's just that we're actually working with that sun energy. So, all right, take a deep breath just to get started. And we're going to tune in, as we always do with Kundalini Yoga. So hands at the heart center, and inhale through the nose. And let me just make sure everybody's muted so that you can all sing along and not be worried about being heard in the background. So the chant is Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we do that 3 times. So inhale through the nose. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Fully exhale. Another inhale into the belly, not so much the lungs. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And one more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Oh my gosh. So I just want to share with you that was a little throat chakra release. I know what that was. And that may be what happens to you sometimes too, where out of the blue you just feel like you're all of a sudden your throat goes dry or it feels scratchy, like you have to cough. And I mean, all I can guess is that the reason that happened is because I have my husband walking around in the background, and I'm usually in my little private space. So when I sing the chant, you know, there might be a part of me thinking, oh, so what? You know, in front of my husband, so what? Because he's not a chanter at all. So far from it. But anyway, that's a good thing to have happen. You do something in your life that you push yourself a little bit more, and you'll actually release energy that's trapped, like in my throat chakra. And it was just like a brief moment, but I know what that was. So, all right. So we're going to warm up first, and we do that starting with our stomach circles. So counterclockwise, just holding on to your knees. Inhale around the front, exhale around the back. I'll go ahead and get some music going for our warm-ups. And now reverse your direction, go clockwise. Inhale front, exhale back. And really let it be a stretch for your belly area. Like you're like you're inside a big goblet and you're trying to wipe the sides of the goblet with your belly. Okay, we're going to do, or come back to center and just rest for a moment. Oh, I have to turn my crystal around. I was protecting it from the sun. Okay, so this next one you can sit on your heels. I have a little pillow under my legs. You don't have to, but that does help keep the feet from being smushed onto the ground. And if you can't do this, then just sit in easy pose and do the regular spinal flexes. But this way you touch toward your knees, or you could sit in a chair if that helps. And on the inhale, I'm going to show you sideways. On the inhale, you pull your chest through, and on the exhale, you round it back. So as you pull through, your elbows kind of bend a little bit, and they straighten as you round back. And you elongate your neck and tuck your chin a little tiny bit. Inhale up, exhale back. Rest that. You can come back into seated cross-legged. We'll do a little bit of a rotation here. So we'll have our arms up at right angles. And inhale, rotate to the left. Exhale, rotate right. Bring your head with you. And what was I going to say? And can't remember. Oh, close your eyes, looking up and in at the third eye. Slight tuck of the chin. Back to center, lower the arms. I forgot to say, I'm Andrea Willoughby, and please, if you like this video, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to my channel so you get more videos. we're going to do our shoulder shrug. So inhale, shoulders up, exhale, drop. Close the eyes. Just so you know, on the inhale, you could always be chanting Sat, S-A-T, and on the exhale, Nam. So it would be Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, but just silently. Trying to stay out of the sun. And on the next inhale, hold your breath up, shoulders up. Stretch the spine nice and tall. Exhale, relax. Okay, so now we're going to do extend one leg out and the other heel comes up toward the groin. We rotate toward that left leg, or my left leg, whatever leg you have. And we're going to hinge forward from the hips with the back straight to begin with. Continue breathing and continue down so that you now are bending over that leg. Maybe you're holding both hands on your foot. Do activate the foot, whether you're holding it or not. Toes up toward the ceiling. Maybe you hold your ankles. Maybe you have your hands on either side of the shins. And let your head drop, and we do the breath of fire. So if you're not sure of the breath of fire, those of you who know it can go ahead and start. It's where we exhale powerfully through our nose, and our belly comes in on the exhale. And then we inhale through our nose, and we let the belly relax. So it's kind of an equal inhale, exhale, and the belly's coming in on the exhale. It's a great stretch for your hip on the other side. And you can keep going with the breath as you switch legs. Relax the breath and bring yourself back up. Take a breath. And now we'll come onto all fours. And we'll do cat-cow. I have a sore wrist right now. And I just know, by the way, it's from up here. So I'll need to do that work. If you don't know how to do that, you'll have to reach out to me. But if you have a sore wrist, you can be on fists instead of totally flexing your wrists or extending your wrists. When we come in, this is extension. When our hands, palms are flat. So on our inhale, head comes up, belly drops. Exhale, head drops, and the back rounds up, so into cat. And then the back drops into cow, head comes up. Again, you're inhaling as your head comes up and exhaling down. And with your head up, and take a deep breath, lengthen your spine. Kind of press your hips a little bit toward the back, but without letting your shoulders move backwards. And then come down onto your sits bones with your legs extended. We're going to do robo. This is really good for opening the solar plexus. So our hands are straight out, palms are facing each other, thumbs are upward. As you inhale with a straight back and a slightly tucked chin, you inhale back 10 or 20 degrees, and then exhale forward of the midline 10 or 20 degrees. Inhale back, exhale forward. We'll do just a couple more warm-ups before heading into our Kriya. Stay with it. So to relax here, just let your hands rest behind you, maybe up on your fingertips. If your wrists are sore, relax and breathe normally. Okay, now come on to both knees, kneeling. And take your left leg forward, sole of the foot down, toes facing forward. You see how my foot is in front of my knee, so before I lunge forward at all, you want to be sure your foot is in front of your knee, and then as you lunge a little bit, your knee comes up over your ankle, and you're really stretching this back leg. And it's a balanced posture. Hands on your knees, elbows are straight if possible. Looking forward and up a little bit. Long, deep breathing. Feel the stretch, feel the balance. Feel the strength of your legs, balancing you. Both legs, both feet pushing into the ground. both knees are actually part of this posture, because your hands are also on your left knee, meeting the pressure. Just like your right knee is meeting the pressure of the floor. But really feel that stretch in the hip flexor. And to come out of it, just bring that left leg back into kneeling and switch legs. Same thing on the other side, leaning into it. And you know, from these recordings, you can always shorten the warm-ups if you want. You don't have to do the full warm-up and then go right into the Kriya. So if you don't have a whole hour or whatever we're going to utilize today, but it's great to do the whole Kriya. And that's a set of exercises in a certain sequence that is known to create certain actions and responses in your body. Okay, so bring that foot back and bring the other leg forward again, but hands on the knees, toes curled under behind, and lift yourself up. So we're going to come down into a squat. So your legs are at least hip width apart, maybe a little bit more. And if you can't come all the way down, you could do a regular, actually if you do a regular squat, I would say keep your feet forward, but still spread, and come down with your hands out in front of you. But otherwise, this one, your feet go a little bit diagonal, and you come down. Actually, my feet are too wide now. So it's really probably about hip width apart to start with. And press your elbows into your knees and your knees into your elbows. And do the breath of fire here. Through the nose. Take a deep breath and come on down to seated. Okay, so that was our sequence of warm-ups, and they're always a little bit different. But now we're going to start with the Kriya. And to stimulate and generate the sun energy, the internal sun energy, we're going to do right nostril breathing. That is more of the male energy that relates to the solar plexus. And it's expressive, it's action-oriented, that kind of energy, that solar plexus energy. So you want to take your left thumb and cover your left nostril. And just breathe in and out through your right nostril. And hopefully you're not plugged up. Because I'm not sure what to tell you otherwise. Just do your best. And inhale through the right. And exhale through the right. And continue that. Breathe long and deeply. I'll try to keep my eye on the time for how long we do it. But eyes closed, let this be a meditation. your arm gets tired holding it up, you could take your other arm and brace it against you and hold onto that elbow. We're generating the energy in these first couple of exercises that is going to help us accomplish this Kriya today. Breathe long and deep into your lower belly. Tuck your chin. Look up and in at your third eye with your eyes closed. One more inhale and exhale. And now lower your hands to your knees, the backs of your hands resting on your knees, with your thumbs and pointer fingers touching. And just sit quietly for a minute. See if you can identify some quality of energy that we've just generated through this breath. Okay, so now you want to place yourself, if you have a pillow like I do, come onto the pillow, sitting, could be a bolster. You don't have to, but it does give some relief to sitting on your feet. And sit on your heels, or if that's not possible, sit in easy posture, cross-legged pose. This next one is actually a Kriya unto itself. So even one exercise can be a Kriya, a complete exercise that is known to attain a certain action or outcome or effect in your body. But Sat Kriya is the name of it, is part of Surya Kriya also. So you may not be able to see the top of my hands. So your hands are together, your fingers are all interlaced, but then stick your pointer fingers. I'm trying to find something with contrast. Okay, so your fingers are pointed up, your pointer fingers. And if you're a woman, have your left thumb over the right and vice versa for a man. And this comes straight up like a missile. Have your arms on either sides of your ears, if possible. Some people are going to have, maybe they have like a frozen shoulder. So they might actually be out here like this. Okay, that's okay. Just do whatever it is that you can do. Or maybe only one of your arms can come up. So maybe you have like a strap or something, So just do your best to bring your arms closer together. And if you at all can, clasp your hands, elbows are straight. And the breath here is sucked on the, this is a little different than the other breath I taught you. So we're going to be chanting the Sat Nam, and on the Sat, you bring your belly in, like you implode your belly right into the, the navel center. And on the Nam, you let it relax. So Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And maybe you can see it better also from the side, that there's a movement there in my belly. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And we're going to do it, the first part, for 3 minutes. We're just going to hold it up there. Eyes are closed, looking up and in at the third eye. And just, the breath is going to be weird. You're going to be like, I don't know when to breathe in. Just let it be natural. So, Sat. And then maybe you take a little breath as you do the Nam. It's a silent, well, no, it's an out loud chant. So, and I'm going to check the time so we follow it. Okay, here we go. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Just let the breath work itself out for you. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Okay, hold the position and inhale fully. Hold the breath. Imagine a big bright sun just behind your belly button. Focus on that visual meditation. Hold the breath for as long as you can. Hold the position. Exhale. Again, inhale. Hold the breath, and this time visualize that sun on the tip of your index fingers. Exhale and slowly, maybe still holding your hands together, lower your arms down. We're going to relax for about a minute right here. Hands in your lap. Okay, so we'll do it again. Now, the same position, hands together, index fingers pointing up. So something I forgot to tell you last time was you want to hold a little bit of a root lock. So that's a little mula bandh lock, also known as a little kegel. So you want to pull up on the area of the anus, the sex organ, and the navel. You kind of want to pull that all together toward each other. And do another round of the Satnam. And so you hold that even while you hold the root lock, even while you do the Satnam and the pumping of the belly. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Kind of try to wrap them down and toward each other. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Not much time left. Keep going. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Just about 45 seconds left. Satnam, 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 Satnam. Okay, do the inhale like before. Hold the position. Inhale. And one time visualize the sun behind the belly, glowing upwards. Exhale the breath. Hold the position. Inhale 2 more times, visualizing the sun up at the tip of the fingers. Stretch your arms up even taller. Exhale, hold the position. One more inhale. Stretch up, hold the breath, visualize. Exhale, slowly lower the hands down. Go ahead and lay on your back right now. Slowly move into the position of laying on your back. We're not done with the practice yet. This is a good time, though, after that exercise to just really relax. So again, if all you do is set Kriya, what we just did is very powerful. We're going to move into the next exercise, which again is sitting in cross-legged pose. And this is our regular camel ride. So hands about halfway between your knees and your ankles on your shins. And as you inhale, like we did earlier when we were sitting on our heels, pull your chest through while your elbows bend slightly. Hold on to your shins. That's the inhale. And on the exhale, let yourself round back and the arms straighten. Your head really doesn't move that much. So you're not doing too much with your head. Try to keep your head neutral with a slight tuck in the chin. Inhale forward, exhale back. And if you recall, the inhale often goes with sat and the exhale nam. So you could have a silent chant going of sat nam, which means I am truth. Well, that's one translation of it. This exercise is actually helping to distribute the energy that we generated in the first several exercises. So distributing it along the spine, up the spine, which is the main, which is the home of the main nadi, the channel energetically for our body, the Sushumna channel, which contains both the feminine and the masculine energy, intertwining, balancing us. And we want to relieve any blockages that we may have or disconnects in that part of our body. And on the next inhale, hold the breath up and in. And stretch the spine straight and slightly tuck the chin. Hold the breath. Exhale and relax. And this next exercise as well helps move that energy. It's really good for our leg muscles. It gathers the energy trapped in the lower chakras, making it available for self-healing. So this is frog pose. I'll try to show you both ways. So your heels are together in this squat, and you're up on your toes while you're on the balls of your feet. Your heels are touching. Your hands are on the floor. You could have your fingertips on the floor. Move back a little bit. Okay, instead of like that. Because if possible, you're going to keep holding on or keep your fingers down on the floor. If not, they're going to come up a little bit as you come up. So if you can, keep your fingers down. On the inhale, just straighten your legs. Okay, that's the inhale. And then the exhale, you come back down. Your knees are wide of your elbows. So if that doesn't work, you could possibly have a bolster where your hands are up a little bit higher. That might help you. Or if you don't have that handy, when you come up, you could let your heels go down and your hands could come up a little bit. So you could put your feet flat on the floor if needed. We're going to do 26 of these. So hopefully I've explained that well enough for you. But here I've got my heels together. My feet are up. I'm going to keep my feet up as I inhale and straighten my legs. My heels are still up a little bit. And then I exhale and come down. So the whole time I'm going to stay up off my heels, but you don't have to. So I've already done 2. I need to do 24 more. So go ahead and do your count. Inhale up, exhale down. And let your head drop as you come down. As your hips come up, your head drops. As you come down, your head comes up. Oh, I'm so hot today for some reason. I'm overdressed. I lost count. So when you're done, you get to come back down. If you need a few more seconds. Go ahead and take the time to finish. I was totally getting overheated because I have too many layers on. Okay, so I'm going to come back onto my pillow to protect my little feet. I'm going to sit on my heels. Again, as before, you could be in cross-legged pose, or you could sit on a chair if this isn't possible for you. So I'm just sitting right on my heels. So that way. And we're going to rotate our head to the left on the inhale and rotate to the right on the exhale. So eyes are closed. And we're doing this for, I'm going to shorten this one up a little bit. This is really good for the throat chakra and the pituitary gland. It also helps to stimulate the ajna chakra, the third eye, for greater intuition. So just pivoting your head. Sit up nice and tall, breathing through the nose. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Eyes are closed, otherwise you might get really dizzy. And come back to center, relax. Whew. And we can come back down onto our cross-legged pose. We're going to do pendulum. So that's where we have our hands on our shoulders, thumbs in the back, fingers in the front, sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, you're going to sway, inhale to the left, exhale to the right. So from the side, it looks like this. Inhale, left, exhale, right. Trying to keep your sits bones balanced so you're not rocking so much at your hips, your legs not coming up. Trying to keep it as your foundation. Again, we're continuing to spread and distribute this energy that we generated throughout our whole body and into our field as well, so that we're just encircled by this sun power. We are the sun power. And then come back to center and just relax. Now inhale and hold the breath. Exhale and relax. So that pendulum pose acts as an antenna. We become an antenna, picking up subtle energies, the ones that we want to attract. And now we're going to do just a quiet meditation to end the practice. This is a different mudra, so put the base of your palms together and then put your pinkies and your thumbs together. Holding at about throat level. Eyes are closed, looking up and in at the third eye. Gentle breathing through your nose, letting the belly rise and fall, rising on the inhale, contracting on the exhale gently. Like a lotus flower blossoming, bringing healing. Rejoicing in your inner sun power, that you can access it at any time.
Remedy? 2 minutes, she says. How are you?
Now take a deep inhale, fill the belly. And on the exhale, slowly lower the hands. And so that was your classic Surya Kriya. Let's close the class with the long Sat and short Nam chant. Hands at the heart center. Inhale through the nose. Sat Nam. Inhale again. And bow your head toward your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today and hope to see you all next time.